Are you frustrated that you sound like a beginner and you just, no matter what you do, can get rid of that beginner sound? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Hi, I'm violinist Heather Kay, helping violinists all over the world strengthen their technical skill sets for more melodic playing. Okay, so let's get into how you can mature your beginner sound to sounding better. The first place you want to investigate is your foundation. Make sure that you have a good violin hold, good left hand, good right hand. If you watch my videos, you may think, Heather, you talk a lot about foundation. Yes, I do, because it is super important. It's always the first place to check out before anything, because I don't want you to waste your time and learn incorrectly. With the left hand, investigate your left hand that you do have a little bit of space. I see a lot of violinists that play without any space here. They're super, super tense. And that way, if you play like that, you're not going to be able to vibrate very easily. You're also not going to be able to shift. So do make sure you have a relaxed left hand. You have a little bit of space between the knuckle and the neck here. So you're going to be able to vibrate. When you do get into vibrato, you'll be able to vibrate a lot easier than if you're stuck up against the neck of the violin, okay? So really nice and relaxed with a relaxed thumb. With the right hand, you also want to make sure you're relaxed. A lot of times I see straight pinkies like this and high elbows. That's one thing you want to not have for sure. You want to relax your pinky and relax your elbow. I see this a lot. This is one of the most common problems I see with beginner violinists, is that their pinky is straight, their elbow is a little high, and their shoulder's a little high. It's all connected. If you let your pinky relax and curve a little bit, whoa, everything relaxes, okay? You don't need to play with a straight pinky, and also that makes it really hard for good bow changes at the frog. So nice curved pinky and your bow hold, relaxed elbow, relaxed shoulder. Okay, so that is a quick review on foundation. Intonation, you want to play in tune. It's a good thing right from the start to investigate every single pitch. Play with a tuner, play with drones. What are drones? Drones, you can find videos on YouTube on specific pitches and have those pitches playing while you play in order to make sure that you're matching up with that pitch. So say you're playing in the key of D, go ahead and find a video with the drone D. Play that drone and while you're playing your piece, and you can just double check that everything is sitting nicely within the key of D. The next place we want to investigate is with the bow. We want to be able to have beautiful bow strokes because the bow is what actually creates that gorgeous tone, right? The beginner sound sounds kind of pinched. And we want to make sure that we have a nice, beautiful sound. So it's like you're singing. You want to think about how would you sing that piece. You wouldn't sing it, right? So you want to emulate how you would sing it or imagine somebody to sing it. So that really is some nice, long, beautiful bows. So if you're used to playing just really here in the middle, most likely because it's easier and you can play with straight bows easier here in the middle, I want you to challenge yourself to play nice, long, whole bows, frog to tip and tip to frog. Okay? Nice, whole, beautiful, straight bows with a relaxed bow arm. Another thing I see with beginner violinists is this. They stop their bow change and not continue. If you watch swimmers, when they get to the wall, they do a flip turn. They don't stop and then do a flip turn and then go. They go right to the wall, turn, and go without stopping. We don't want to stop the flow of the sound and stop the tone when we make a bow change. We want that to be as connected as possible, as long as it's what it's called for in the piece. So how you can practice this is actually with your scales. In order to practice here at the tip, you can just take any scale, your favorite scale, any position, and just work on connecting those bow changes. So you want it to be really effortless and connected, not to stop it. And as I played that, you saw that I was using vibrato. Vibrato is definitely the next step. If you don't have a vibrato, to help your tone sound more mature is by incorporating vibrato. If I played this theme without vibrato, it's beautiful, but the vibrato adds another layer of beauty, doesn't it? So we talked a little bit about bow changes at the tip. The next place is I want you to investigate bow changes at the frog. So at the frog, a lot of people are not what I call frog lovers. The frog is not necessarily the most comfortable place to play. People like to avoid it and make their bow changes about right here if you're a beginner violinist and you're not really enjoying the frog. But if we make all our bow changes right here, we are not allowing ourselves to explore the beautiful sounds that we can get at the frog. So you want to work out your bow changes at the frog and feeling comfortable. And the first place is making sure you have a nice curved pinky, nice relaxed elbow, nice relaxed shoulder. Then you can practice scales just at the frog. Okay, and one thing you want to start to explore is allowing your fingers to be relaxed and flexible. If they're not flexible, they're going to stop that gorgeous bow change. Okay, so we want them to be flexible like little shock absorbers and let them be responsive to the motion of the bow. Another way to get rid of the beginner sound is not to hesitate. A lot of beginners hesitate in their playing or stop in their pieces. You don't want to stop. Just keep on going. Imagine that you're just hopping on that train and the train is going, 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 and it's not going to stop. In your practice sessions, practice not stopping. Just keep going, stay in the flow, and keep playing. Finally, play with confidence. Approach the violin with love in your heart, a nice, beautiful stance, and play with confidence. Don't be afraid of making those mistakes. Yes, mistakes help us grow, so it's okay to make mistakes. I see a lot of violinists so afraid to make a mistake that's actually stopping their progress for years. Allow yourself to make a mistake because you can learn from that mistake. Once you make a mistake, just analyze it. Figure out what happened so you can not make that mistake again. If you like this video and want more gorgeous tone tips, be sure to check out my video, How to Get the Best Tone from the Violin. See you there!